First of all, I just want to appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
It's been I left. I wasn't born in England, but I've been here for all my life since I was a kid. So I didn't know too much about what's going on. But setting triggers came into play, especially at work, dealing with outsiders. Like, so I started to pick up certain hints of like something's not right, because you have a conversation with certain people, and you tell them you're Yoruba, and they say things like, and you think to yourself, where's all this coming from? But unfortunately for them, I grew up as a street guy. I don't want to go into it. I think you know what I'm saying. So I'm very aggressive to confrontations that affect my identity. So I realized when I started checking them, and I realized I'm not like Nigerian like that. They started to kind of bow down to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't really step up again. Do you get it? But I wanted to find out where's all this animosity coming from. Because if I was a typical Nigerian person, they would have still continued. But because they knew I wouldn't take it, and they kind of understood my image as as someone, they didn't really, they tried to be my friend. They would start, trying to say hello to me. Do you get it? Like, so, but I tried to deep into understand where is this animosity even coming from to begin with, yeah? Then obviously started going through history, read it up on books, coming on TikTok, seeing your pages and everything. So that's why I really came here to kind of like, get an understanding. And I really appreciate you. I tell all my British Yoruba boys to come to your page. To obviously, if you want to know anything, this is the page you got to be on. You get me? You got to come to this page because a lot of us don't know. I'm telling you, a lot of us don't. We have no idea what's going on. And my last point is in terms of the king issue. Like, I think a lot of things just to understand. We're not in the 1800s anymore. Sorry to go into it. Like, we're not in the 1800s anymore. Yeah, I get whatever it is. I understand it, but we're not in the 1800s anymore, bro. This is 2025. We got to be talking about road infrastructure, electricity, human development. Those kind of things. We've moved past all that stuff. And I think, personally, someone put him up to it. I'm not even going to be, I think someone put him up to it because Oni Gonti shi, man. Baba, Oni Gonti shi. I hate to say it. I mean, like, how can you tell people that I want to discover Rishaji? You know how big that statement is, bro? No, I know, like, you know how big that is? Because when I read that, I was heartbroken that how can our Agba saying, I want to discover Rishaji? You know how abomination statement here now? Even when we have records of what was said about these people when they were discovered in the forest, we have that, don't we? So how can they discover Richard G when we have records about the conversations that were made when they were found in the forest? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So only want to and I think some people are not letting it go. It's the truth. I like him though, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying because of all those things he said. I just like, because I like his character. He seems like a nice guy to me personally. But I just think he says some things that just you cannot just forget. What about the stuff he said about the Ile Ife? That had those people saying those things.
Hold on. So the thing is,
that's all I was going to say.
Yeah. So good point, right?
Let me mute my mic.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good point, right? And what you said about Orishade, very correct. So let me quickly say something. Please try and understand what I'm about to say. Kings are not necessarily historians. And I'm putting necessarily out of respect. Kings are not necessarily historians. When they speak, we listen, but in some cases we have to confirm. Not because we're trying to say they are wrong, but because we want to make sure they are right. We have chroniclers, we have historians. If a king doesn't interact with history, just because Otigori Akbere does not mean now that Akbere has somehow conferred on them the ability to tell the history of their people. So yes, they can make mistakes. The thing also is just that we've also spent time, trying to correct it. I hope maybe at some point you will, say something else that, of course, sets that record straight. But I will say one thing I've noticed generally. So a person who, and this is Kabe's attitude, unity, even among Yoruba and outside Yoruba, kashepo, ajoshepo, ibashepo, and things like that. And while that is very, very admirable, I think Nigerian unity can, if you're not careful, please, again, I'm going to say it in a way that way, oh my, you got to be on so. And to ba fe jẹ Yorùbá, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ ṣe àwọn kan lẹ̀ Yorùbá tó bá jẹ́ kábíyèsí, ó lè tún tàn pa. For instance, Benin. And that happened because of Nigerian politics. This whole thing about àwọn tó wá láti ìlà oòrùn tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó wá sọ wọ́n, àwọn ti ní tiwọn lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀. Because maybe ẹni tó ẹ tá sọ yẹ pé nígbà lọ́pọ̀ ọgbà ẹni tó bá jẹ́ mo fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá, ẹni tó bá jẹ́ ọba, ó lè má jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa bá àwọn èèyàn ṣe àwọn máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú. Ó kàn yẹ kán kàn máa wà pé ok ibi tán wúrò tẹ́tẹ́ ni pé gbogbo alájọ wà pọ̀ ẹ ká sọ ní sọ pé because, and I'll say it this way, if you think about it as an Ife, from an Ife perspective, everybody was created in Ife, including Igbos, including Igbo of Southeast and Fulani and Hausa and white man and British and Japanese. According to from the perspective of Yoruba mythology, everybody was made in Ife. And if we're talking based on that, and I read it yesterday, we don't have to read it again. I read yesterday how when the white men traveled to Ife, they wrote in their journals, and I read about 2 yesterday. I read the one from David Hindra, and I also read the one from Higgins. They wrote in there that these guys actually believed that everybody was created in their hometown, including our own kings, including the white man's sovereign. And they told us that they could show us the place where our fathers went from. In other words, these Ife people feel that even we are from their place. So, to be honest, right, and this is something I'm going to give to Kabesi, Oni. The idea that everybody comes from Ife is something that is actually grounded in Yoruba mythology, including everybody. And they can say to everybody that, at least from a religious perspective, in a setting where a lot of people, they are not fighting where they are coming from. So, for instance, there's a video, I'll see if I can find it, I'll play it, where Professor Karim Baba was talking to the Oni and she said she's British, and she was a professor at Ife. She used to live in Okuku. She said that Ife Latiwa, Oyinbo ni enti mo so ẹ fún mi ṣẹ́jú kan. Ẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ tó kàn máa sọ̀rọ̀. Máa wá video máa play fún yín. Oyinbo lẹ́ni, wọ́n ti gbé fẹ́rí. Wọ́n wá wọ̀ ní títí wọ́n wọ̀ ní sùn. Wọ́n sọ fún ni pé Ife lẹ́yìn mo tẹ̀ tó wá rí gan. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ play. So you understand things from Oni's perspective, and they will now understand how, even though Oni was right technically, you don't say that in Nigeria based on what we have now, because what he meant may have meant something else, but that's not what is coming out. Also, the whole Ajay thing, Ajay, in my opinion, has nothing to do with Igbo, and I think what he was trying to do is to retroactively confer on them, something from Yoruba land, because they are now known today as the people who are very who are involved in trade and commerce. So you have to look for something Yoruba land to confer, but you don't do that in a country like Nigeria, where people are actively looking for a way to steal what belongs to other people. God bless you, Yoruba. So he's only trying to be inclusive, but just take a listen to what Professor Karim Baba said, and I'll see if I can find another video of hers, but take a listen to this. No. By the way, this is a conversation between the Oni and Professor Karim Baba. Again, she's white, she's British, but she had lived in Ife at the time. She had lived in OAU. She had taught at OAU. One of the reasons I started taking my Yoruba seriously when I was in school was that certain Oyibo took her path and came to Ife, and I noticed that those people were intentional about Yoruba, right? So there was a professor of Yoruba in my school. I didn't study Yoruba, but the way my schooling was, if you go to my school, you have to take courses from different places. So one of those days, I saw this woman coming up, and there's a man called Professor Badi Ajuwon. Professor Ajuwon now asked the lady, "Ìgbà wo ló dé? Òyìnbó lẹ́ni tí mò ń sọ yìí o. Ìgbà wo ló dé?" Lọ́kàn tèmi, èmi rò kó máa sọ fún wa pé mo dé ní bóyá Monday or Tuesday or Thursday or something. Ó wá ní mo dé ní Ọjọ́bọ̀. I was shocked though. I was like, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? apparently, what she did, of course, I eventually learned that she would rather speak Yoruba every day because she's in Yoruba land and she's trying to she's trying to go immersive, right, in the whole cultural thing. Professor Baba also did that when she was in Ife. At the point she even left Ife to do some work in Okuku, láàrin àwọn abúlé gangan. That's ìlú Prince Olagoso Oyinlola. So this is a conversation between the Ooni and Professor Baba, and this happened in the UK. Take a listen to this.
Dúdú ni àwọn tó dúró yìí, ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan náà ló ń ṣàn ní ara wa, ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa pupa ni, ṣùgbọ́n ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo àgbálá ayé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ó kàn jẹ́ káwa ẹ̀rìn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀rìn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀rìn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀rìn wá sí gbogbo bíi.
Ìmọ̀dí ìsìn tẹ́ bá fún wa láyè àkàdá wa sí orílẹ̀-èdè wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo bíi náà ilẹ̀ bíi wọ́n pè ní ilẹ̀ tó fẹ̀ tó tẹ́jú káàkiri gbogbo àgbáláyé, ilẹ̀ kan ṣoṣo ló wà, òun ni wọ́n pè ní Ilẹ̀ Ifẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ Ifẹ̀ dẹ̀ ní Odùduwà jẹ́ ọba lé lórí, ọba àkọ́kọ́.
I'm not sorry, sir.
Ní Odùduwà òun ni ó kọ́kọ́ gbé adé sórí ní gbogbo àgbáláyé, ibẹ̀ ní gbogbo ọba ti ṣẹ̀ lọ, ibẹ̀ ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín lónìí, káwá wo bí a ṣe máa jọ ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé inú mi dùn pé ẹ̀yin náà ti kọ́ èdè wa dáradára. Ṣé ẹ
kí náà lẹ kọ́ wa?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Bàbá yìí láti kọ́ èdè lò. Ní Ilé Ifẹ̀ ni mo ti ṣe oyè PhD mi níjọ́ òun.
Oyè Ilé Ifẹ̀ ni.
Ní fásitì.
Nígbà wo lẹ ṣe?
Ó pẹ́ gan-an.
Ó ti pẹ́.
Ó lé lọ́gbọ̀n ọdún báyìí.
Ó ti lé lọ́gbọ̀n ọdún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kí lẹ rí nípa èdè ilẹ̀ Yorùbá? Kí lẹ rí nípa ẹ̀?
Tí mo gbádùn jù
bẹ́ẹ̀
ní oríkì orílẹ̀, oríkì yìí, oríkì oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó wà láyé.
Òun lẹ gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mo tún gbádùn eré orí ìtàgé.
Ẹ gbádùn eré orí ìtàgé? Kí lẹ tún gbádùn? Orin. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ lúlù àbí ẹ ò mọ̀ lúlù?
Lù ṣùgbọ́n mo máa ń gbádùn láti gbọ́.
Ẹ máa ń gbádùn láti gbọ́.
Àti láti máa jó.
Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ọ́ jó?
Mo mọ̀ ọ́ jó díẹ̀díẹ̀.
Díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n kọ́ yín ní ẹsẹ̀ Ifá díẹ̀díẹ̀ àbí wọ́n kọ́ yín ní ẹ kọ́ ẹsẹ̀ Ifá?
Díẹ̀díẹ̀.
Ẹsẹ̀ Ifá wo lẹ rántí?
Rántí ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀.
Now, from that conversation, you see that same thing of we are all together, and at this point he's even talking to a white person. The way Kabe says as well from the beginning is always about inclusivity. So it will go to kings that on a normal day you will not see Oni traveling to those places, but Oni Ogunwusi will go there. And Kajo. Now that thing has the positive side, but also has this negative side. The positive side is that you're trying to include people and kiniko. The negative side is that people can take that for granted. People can take advantage of your goodwill and use it against you. Right? So that's the issue. And in the sense that everybody is from Ife, Kabesi is correct. In the sense that the Igbo people are the ones that did anything with Ife, that one is just all with Kilon Kotosono, with Ajay. And that's why we're also saying these things. And I hope that with time, and of course, he may not want to come out and debunk those things because he still wants to create that inclusivity vibe. Is this not funny? Somebody is trying to include everybody. The other person is saying that he's better than everybody. And we have issues with both of them. We have to find that middle ground where you assert your authority, but at the same time you are inclusive, but also you don't rewrite history because you want people to feel included. Because I mean, kind of come on the way, don't pay inclusivity. That middle ground, I think, is something that our kings need to work on. And the truth is, Kabesi has also heard these things. At the time he even spoke about it, so we're hoping that as time goes on, you will also be able to, do that, because we need that balance. We really do need it. But thank you very much for that submission, Galactic. I really appreciate it.